Divine Being. My name is Juha Riverhill and you are warmly welcome to my YouTube channel. Today I'm going to speak a little bit about fears. And fears are something that are guiding us, they are directing us, they are controlling us many times. Even though you are saying you are not afraid of anything, you might still be. So, watch carefully. So, I think that fears are really common to us, and I think that human beings, as an egos on the world, we are using a lot of fear to make the world go around. And when we are basing our actions, our reactions, our creation into fears, then we are not doing anything wrong. We are doing absolutely what human beings are doing. But if you want to live another kind of a life, like we've been speaking about unconditional love and how to live in unconditional love, one of the major things is to deal with your fears. First, you need to recognize your fears. What kind of fears do I have? And where the heck are they coming from? And also, accept that you have that kind of a fear. You're going to ask your spirit guides to give you a clear view in everyday life that what kind of fears are still directing you and making your creation work and really unfunction. And when your world is not functioning properly, it means that behind there is always some kind of a fears. And what is fear? Let's go to that first topic. What is fear? And first topic is saying that fear is coming from ignorance. And what I mean by ignorance is that your ego is not aware about something. And then ego is trying to control it, and then fear appears. And when the fear is coming out from you, and you are doing some kind of a reaction or you are acting some way, it might be coming from fear. So think about it. And ask your spirit guides to give you how would you say, ringing the bell or knocking your shoulder or giving an idea in your head that remember, this is coming from fear, look after it. And when you are doing something and then you acknowledge that you have reacted from fear, then I suggest that you think about it. And first and foremost, saying yourself, I forgive you. I forgive you of creating that fear. I forgive myself of reacting or acting or creating this fear, because we all have created our own fears, even though they might be coming from past lives also, but you have done it also in this life. And when you have created something like that, biggest responsibility you can carry out from it is to forgive yourself. And what is the mechanism behind that when you forgive? The mechanism is doing that when there's like a solid wall against you, when you are always reacting some way. And you refuse to see what's the control you are trying to do or the fear you are creating. When you are saying, I forgive myself even though I've created this wall, this thing that I cannot see the truth. And then it starts to vanish. It's like a curtain in a half time that in a theater you are dragging away from the view. It's the same thing. And this curtain, you can call them wells of illusion. And when you take one by one them away, you become more aware. And this is one of the greatest ways of becoming aware. Then you gain a lot of wisdom, understanding and knowledge. when you start to figure out what kind of fears do I have. And I always say to my people that comes to my consultations, that first list your fears, and then we can research and examine them together, and I can help you to find out the way to get rid of them. And you can do it yourself by thinking, I'm love, I'm in my heart, and I'm listening, and I forgive myself. I forgive myself even though I've created this. I forgive myself of creating this fear. And I want to find out the truth behind it. And other important topic which I'm going to speak in my other videos perhaps is that you have to seek for the truth. You have to have sort of urging to find the truth in everything. If you don't have that kind of a drive in you that is saying, even in this matter and that matter, I want to find out the truth. If you don't have that, then it's impossible to find out your own fears. It's really totally impossible. You have to open up yourself to receive information, to receive love, to receive understanding, and get the truth, and get all the things that you are afraid of. And it's not always that you are afraid. You might be, there might be some kind of tension when you feel you go and meet other people. You might have social insecurity when you are speaking with other people. You might have many others that are just irritating you, scaring you, making you a little bit from your edge, making you feel uncomfortable. Those are also fears. And fears, they are coming from your past. They are coming from your childhood. Probably you have some wounds that are unhealed. And when the wounds are healed and your fears are recognized, understood, and accepted, then that is again like you put a rocket in your bag and you go boom, yeah. I hope you got valuable information again today from this video, and check out your fears. They are really important. I hope you have a great day and see you again.